have to think about this notion of what is the conversation we're having? What is it that's being bought and sold? What is it that's being negotiated, right? Is it the business case, or is it a glob of content? And we have changing this conversation. And the hardest thing is, we just finished coaching $1 billion deals all over the world for Fortune 50. And what we brought back to their executives is the hardest thing is that the salespeople who are seasoned global account managers are reacting to the conversation the customer wants to have about price. When you become really, really, really attuned to this thing, this notion of what is the conversation that anchored on right now, and I need to change that conversation. This is simple but not easy stuff. But you do not have to have that conversation, right, that was anchored on. So, but last year's deals, industry and legacy practices, third-party data, the process anchors, this is the way we negotiate. All these things tend to impact the deal. And just being aware of reacting to them defensively and using them offensively is really important. What is the conversation we're having right now? And more often than not, Rob and I were talking about this earlier. The customer, see if this sounds familiar, customer has diagnosed their own problem. They probably didn't do that really well. They've prescribed their own solution. They probably haven't done that really well. Right? They've probably done both of those things suboptimally. Now they're coming to you and saying, yeah, I have these needs and fill this order for me. And then we take that and we have that conversation. Right? And it's at that moment where we have to start changing that conversation because they probably didn't diagnose their own needs that well. They are probably suboptimally prescribing a solution.